process. Okay, so this is going to be a practical session. We will try to do something practical in this lab. I mean, unfortunately, in the last lab, even I was not too familiar with your content. I mean, I don't know like what kind of software were you using, like SAP or, I mean, if there was any software. So right now I want to ask you that is there any software you use, or like you're just studying the theory, like you're just studying how things happen, like you're not doing anything practical. So I want to ask you, like, is there any software you use?
Currently, for the lecture, no.
No. Okay, so the answer is no. So you, according to the previous session, you've been exploring SAP. I mean, like on paper, but like you know something about SAP, right?
Yes,
Okay.
we've drawn diagrams.
Okay, diagrams. All right. Okay, that's not bad. So right now, I would say like your practical knowledge is almost zero. Like you have no experience. Okay, so if you come from any IT background or any technical background, so in very first semester, you learn about coding, like C++, C language, where you actually run all the programs. You install a compiler or a software, and then you actually do things, which is the purpose of lab. So we will also try to, do the same thing for the ERP lab as well. But the problem is like, I think some of you are from business. So how many of you people are from business? Shall I know?
I'm from business.
You're from business. Okay. So do you have any technical knowledge? Okay. Yeah, you can raise your hand. Like you don't have to unmute your mic and talk. Just raise your hand so I can just have a rough number. So Syra, like, do you have any technical knowledge? I mean, do you know how to code, how to program?
My parents are all IT engineers, so yeah,
Okay.
I know.
Oh, that's okay. That's amazing. But what about you? I mean, in the campus, like, did you went through any C++ course, or I mean, did you went through any kind of coding lessons?
During foundation, yes.
Okay. All right. All right. So I think it's safe to say that even though some of you are from business, I think it's Saira, your case, like since you come from a background, I mean, your parents' background is already too strong. But even those who just study, like in foundation or maybe in first semester or something, you have gone through some kind of coding thing. We will not be exploring coding too much, but we still need some surface level knowledge of like how things work. So first thing first, I think like I can be very confident to say that thing that the YouTube video I sent yesterday in the group, no one has bothered to watch, right? I'm not judging anyone, but um, did anyone try to open it? Did anyone try to explore it, like what it was all about? No one?
No,
It's all
I haven't had the time.
okay. It's all okay. So yeah, that was the plan to teach you how to install. First of all, let me show you how it looks like. It's going to be looking very scary at first, but bear with me, like we will not, I will try my best. Okay, there's a good news and a bad news. I was about to say that. The thing about this lab, the good news, let me share that one first. I know you want to hear the bad one, but let me share the good news that it's an online lab. So it has one advantage of recording. I mean, I'm not sure like how practical it is to record a physical session, but online is very easy. Like you just have to press a button and it will record the session for you, so you can come back and explore later. But the physical lab has also its advantage that even though it's hard to record, but I have the tendency, to just reach out to you like physically and just go to your table and help you explore and set up the software right away, like if you're facing any problem. So in online, I believe it's going to be a little challenge because I think if you're installing something um, and then like you have to share your screen, and then there are, I believe like now how many people, maybe around 17 to 20 people here. So one by one it's going to be quite challenging, but still I will try my best because I already made a guide thinking that maybe because these this 2 hours, it won't be enough to cover everything. Like today we have to do the session, we also have to install the software. So it might not be like we won't have a lot of time. And I also have a lab after this. So I will finish this lab sharply around 4:30. But without further ado, okay, first thing first, let me show you that again. Okay, I made this session. The only platform I found suitable was YouTube because the video was too long, like 2 GB something, and I decided to upload it on YouTube. So this video is a bit technical because if you look at even the um, comment, I will actually show you, sorry, description. I will also show you that later, but it's actually the hard way. So now, what do I mean by hard way? If I scroll all the way back, like we are going through GitHub, we are actually going to the forum and trying to, like whatever notes they have there, we are trying to solve it, and I'm just trying to like run it from there. So you will not need this thing, but I'm still sharing it in case like if you want to understand the in-depth knowledge of how to run this software. But okay, let me show you how does it work. First thing first. Okay, by the way, the software we are using is called Odoo. It's like an ERP solution. Now, when you open this website, odoo.com, here you can try it for free. It does not require any credit card information. By the way, what is the name? Camellia and Latinia Farha. Like you can, your hands are raised. You can just put them down now. I just wanted to know, like, if you were from business background. I think I already got the answer. Yeah, you can just put them down now. So you see, like, it has all these apps where you have the HR, sales, manufacturing, inventory, like, and sales is, I believe, as well. I think sales is already done, CRM as well. So these are actually some of the tools that are needed for making an ERP system and, like, to actually run a company, I would say, and to make like the whole pipeline streamline. Now you can try it from here, try it for free, but it gives you a 14 days free trial. We don't have to go for it actually, because this is actually something for on an enterprise scale, like on a very big scale. We don't want that thing. We are all students, so we will just keep things basic. So I come across this GitHub account. This is Odoo community version. Here, now I believe like none of you have come from, or maybe even if you are from IT background, for you, the most simplest thing to install software is like to download it from there and to just install it and, you're good to go. This thing does not work like that. I'm just not trying to scare you, but I'm just giving you a heads up like how some of the things work here. Now here, I have in the video, like if you go through the YouTube video, I have explained the whole process, like from start to end, how to install. But something that is beside the point for now. Okay, this is an on-premise installation. That means like it's going to be on your system. And here in the source install, you have all these steps you need to follow to make it working. For example, like you see this thing like localhost 8069. If I open it, nothing right now. But when I download all this thing, so when I follow, you have to, if you would have watched a video, like even like on the surface level, it would be much more easier to explain that what's going on. But basically what I did was terminal again. Okay. So you see this command here, like Linux, Windows, and macOS. Like from source installation, the very first thing. Again, for in-depth, you have to watch the video, I'm afraid, but I'm just giving you like some knowledge here, like what happened. So there you have two branches. Okay, this thing you see, GitHub page, it's called a repository. If any one of you are familiar with GitHub, basically you have repositories there. And repositories is like something, I mean, like let's say if you make a software and you want to share the code, like you want to share the open source code, you put it on a repository and people can download it from there. So here in the source install, you have two Git branches, or like Git repositories. One is enterprise and one is like simple Odoo. Again, in the video, I went through the normal process. So what I did was when I copy this thing, I just copy this first line of code and I need to have a Git setup, Again, you have to watch the video, but I'm just giving an example. When I put this code and press enter, okay, you see like it's saying now fail. Destination path Odoo already exists and is not an empty directory. What does it mean? Do you see this folder? Wait, can I the icon big? Yeah. Can you see this folder on the screen? Odoo.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, so like everything that is here, everything that is here on this page, or like copy from this line, everything you see here in this page has been cloned or downloaded. Now I think the size is around 4 GB, I believe, like 4 to 5 GB. You see, so I would have deleted it and like read it again, but it could take a lot of time. But what I'm just trying to say is like, if I open side by side, yeah, you see like Git, GitHub, add-ons, Debian, Doc, Odoo. You have all these things. Whatever that is here is being like downloaded it on your computer, but you're not finished yet. When you just download it and put it on your computer, that does not mean like you can just right click and like run away, install it and run away. There's no such thing like that. So there's actually a setup. You see this thing, like this is actually the first step where you download it and you put it on your computer. Then you follow all these instructions to run it. And then there's also good news for you. If you, let's say you don't want to do that thing, because I think according to your level, you might not be able to. There is an easier way, but still you have to do some, even in the easier way, it will skip some steps, but at some point you still have to do certain things which I've shown in the video. I will do it here, don't worry. I think it's gonna take time, but that is the point. The bad news is like I'm not here right next to your PCs, so cannot help you too much with that. Anyhow, okay, let me just show you how it is run. So I have this folder, right? It's more of a terminal thing. Terminal basically means that everything is run using the like this black box. It's called terminal. It's called like CMD command prompt, or in Mac it's called terminal. So everything is run using this thing. Like there's no icon, something like you double click on that icon and it will run. So once again, if I come down here and click on this local host 8069, you see it's not loading. By the way, local host means like it's your system. It's not like a server or anything. You're hosting it from your system. If you have any lessons from like database, because I think this year, so have you guys studied about database so far, like database management? Do you study about it?
For IS student, yes.
Hmm? You have done?
IS
Oh,
student.
oh yeah, for IT students, of course. It's good actually. It's very good because it's also going to be a refresher to your database lesson as well. Like this whole ERP thing in the end of the day is actually a database. And then like you have all these icons, you have all these, like stuff, modules, they're called. You used to actually just communicating with the database. So in the end of the day, it's a database. So localhost 8069 is the address, and upon clicking it, it's not running. Why? Because just because we have downloaded it or copied it from the website GitHub, we still can't just go right away. Okay, so first of all, I know it's a little technical, but don't be scared. I'm just showing you like how things work. Again, in-depth analysis or in-depth explanation has been done in the video, so I suggest you to watch. But anyhow, let me show you how does it work. Okay, so I have changed the environment and let me copy this code. Again, if you have some background in IT, then it's very easy. Or like, I mean, a little hard, but you're a little familiar with that. Here, instead of DB user, it's for me, it's Odoo. And this is also Odoo 123. Okay. You see, like now, it's just like they have this matrix kind of like effect, but it's actually just running things in the background. I'll put it to the side. And now I will run the, you see, this is the magic. It has to be running this thing to work, but all of my Odoo stuff is there, like my sales, my CRM, my manufacturing, like where's manufacturing? Somewhere here. Yeah, manufacturing, like all of the stuff is there. Why? Because of this thing. Now, again, if I stop it, and again, it just kills that thing. Okay, so it's in offline mode now, but you see, like I still can't access anything because this thing has to be running. Okay, without further ado, we can start. Like this was actually all the background. If you have watched the video, I shouldn't have gone through it, but since you haven't, then I was giving you a background on the whole thing. So good news for you, like we don't need this kind of, thing to set up. Let's find I find a better solution for you. So from here, I think from 30 minutes in the session, like now the actual session begin. So upon clicking on Odoo, okay, so if you have your laptop right next to you, it will be best if you practice with me. So in that way, like we can be on the same page. So instead of like simply typing Odoo, if I come to Odoo Community Edition, and the very first website says community, it will open the community. It has everything you need. Like it has the learning resources, but for now, we are focusing on the software. We need to download it. So here you will find, I think I can also share the meeting as well. So this is the link you need to go, and here you have to come to this tab, download. Okay. So here again, you have a lot of options, like you can still sign and try it for free. If you are on Windows, just come here to Odoo 19 and download. It will download now. And again, since I was aware of the internet, it's gonna take time. So when you click on that, it will start in a few minutes. But I also already have this software downloaded here somewhere. I have the software already downloaded for me, like this one setup. It's around like 300 MB, but are you guys following me or you're just
Sir,
taking notes?
it's telling me to fill in
Oh yeah. Okay.
details.
Can you take a screenshot of it? So maybe I think I can also show it to other people. If you can take a screenshot of that forum and put it in the chat, so I can explain to the other people as well.
Okay.
You're absolutely, there's nothing wrong with that. Yeah. Like it's supposed to be here, like before Odoo 19, there's supposed to be a small like fill-in section. If you can take a screenshot and send it in the group, I mean in the meeting. Yeah. Okay, good job. You see like your company, your name, your email, you just have to fill it, right? Like, okay, for your company, you can just type UTP. For your name, like, of course, you can go with your first name, your phone number, you can go with it. Your email, try to use your UTP email. If you want to use your personal, also okay. And leave primary interest and company size, like, leave that. You just have to fulfill the first 4 bars. Yeah. I don't know, for other PC it was showing me, but I don't know why this one is not showing. Let me try a different browser. Okay, yeah, good. So here on Edge, it is showing me this thing. So like here, I can go with UTP, my name, and then my phone number, and also my UTP email. And then I can just click on download. Yeah, see, like it's just like asking you for some credentials, and you see it has started the setup, but I'm not going to install it since I already have it on my machine. Yeah, are you guys following me?
Yes.
Okay, good. So now after downloading it, just run the setup. Okay. Okay. Wait, why it's going there? All right. Here, what you have to do? You don't have to click this one. I will show you something later. All right. So if you are following me, stick to Odoo server only and make sure you select Odoo server. Don't select the Postgres SQL database. I will teach you that thing separately. But for now, like just focus on this thing. And then, you don't have to change anything. It's going to save in program files, Odoo, and just install. Now we have to wait. So anyone want to share anything? Anyone want to ask any question? So far, the process, is it clear? I mean, I'm just trying to simplify things. Are you guys understanding? I know it's a little difficult, but are you guys following me? Yeah, I need answers.
I accidentally misclicked something, so I have to redo it.
What have you misclicked?
The one that you said you have to select something else instead.
No. You don't have to select something else instead. Do you have the screenshot?
It's
It's installing now.
yeah.
Okay, it's fine. Just leave it. So I should have till downloading it. See, okay. Yeah, internet speed. So basically that option was Postgres SQL. Do I have I think in the video I don't have it, so I could have just go through that frame. I think the lecturer, she didn't join, I think. It's actually doing its extraction, like it's a compressed file, and it's like opening up, it's extracting all the files and dumping them in the location where we are installing it. Okay. Start Odoo. But I am not going to start. I will show you something first. Okay. Yeah. Now let me ask you one thing. Every time you install something on your computer, what happens? Yeah. Have you guys installed anything before, like a video game or, I mean, any software? Like what usually happen? Anyone want to say something? Usually when we install something, for example, like all these things you see, like when I install MS Word or like, Excel, I mean, even the Brave browser, like all these tools, Visual Studio, like when we install, we have like an icon. We have like a file which we can load, right? So right now, why I didn't go for the Odoo selection? Because I have to show you something first. So here I come to OS, program files, and Odoo, my Odoo version, right? Like this is how where I install. Now here, can I have some little? Okay. I have like all. I don't like this layout actually, but it is what it is. You see, I have these folders: NSM, Python, server, third party, right? If I come to server, do you see something familiar? Yeah. Do you see something familiar when I come to program files and open the folder where I install Odoo and open server? What do you see familiar? Nothing? You don't see any change? Are you guys still with me in the chat? Hello?
Yeah,
Yeah.
wait, hold on. The copyright license thing. I don't
Okay.
know.
You don't have to like look, I mean, that specifically, but like you can still see the setup is still the same thing. Like this server and like this Odoo is pretty much the same thing, right? Like we have, if you look at the folder structure, we have the add-ons, we have the Debian, we have the doc, we have the Odoo, right? We have the setup. The only thing that is missing, even in our installation, is an icon, right? Like we are supposed to have an icon. Like if we have an icon, we go to it and we just run it. So now, even though I'm not running anything, like you saw me previously that I opened the terminal, I ran some code on it, and like it worked, right? But right now, if I come to the same website again, okay. If I navigate to the same thing and click on this local host again, yeah. Do you see any change? Even though I'm not running anything, that black window you saw, like me writing code, me actually doing something, it does not went through all that. But again, once again, there is no icon. So if you are like having this thing that like maybe you can just double click on an icon and it will pop up this thing. There's no such thing like that actually. There's no such thing as an icon as of now. Maybe it might be hidden somewhere, but there's no such thing. Now, why does it happen? Like previously, it was showing me the dead window, or like I mean the web page, like it was inaccessible. But now all of a sudden, it is showing me this. Okay, of course, it's not showing me the thing about like the where all the icons were, or like when it launched. But now like I have this thing. The thing is, okay, you don't have to do this thing. I'm just doing it for your explanation. Like this is to explain you. This is not for, I would say, like you have to follow a step or something. I'm just trying to explain you something here. When you install Odoo, even though like you check or uncheck, like that is something else, like that Postgres thing. It has nothing to do with that. But if I just come to Odoo, you see like this thing. Is it visible? Is it visible enough? This thing. Not all of them actually. I cannot highlight, but okay. This thing, Odoo server 19 status running. When you install Odoo in your services, it has also installed like some kind of a service, just like the name imply. that it will be running that server for you behind the back. If I stop this, you don't have to do it again. I'm just doing it for the sake of your explanation. And now I reload the page again. See, it's again dead. So when you install that setup, it actually basically help you, make your Odoo working. So what does it mean actually? If I come back to the YouTube video again, this means I have saved you how much time? Again, the video is in depth, but you see me going through all this. Okay. Yeah. I have saved you 25 minutes in the video. Of course, like it's a recording, so like it has to be cropped and like everything. But by doing so, like by installing it and running that service, I've already saved you 25 minutes in the video. Next thing is like this thing, Postgres SQL. Okay, the one you have deselected. Why? Because there's a very specific way I want you to know to install. Again, if I come back to here, or like even if I don't come back to here, I just type Postgres SQL and just click on this downloads. Okay, here, since I'm using Windows, of course I will go with Windows, and then here it's download the installer, and then the Windows setup, the 18.4 Windows setup. Basically, in the video, I explain the same thing. 5, speed it up. Like I click on that thing, which already lead me to that same page. And there, for the 18.4, I install this. This is actually something you need. This is a must-have. Like if all the IT students, like you might have used MySQL, MySQL, or like maybe Oracle or whatever, right? So this is something you must have, like to make this software running, like you must have this thing.
Which do we download, sir?
This one, like Postgres SQL. So there, when the option was there, between Odoo server and Postgres SQL, the one I told you to uncheck, and which you did check by the way, but it doesn't matter. So wait, all you need to do is come to, for later purposes, you have in the video, the timestamp is how much? 25 minutes and 5 seconds. This is the video timestamp. You can just note it down or, like pin it. Like from here, okay. When I've gone through the setup, like from the website where you have downloaded everything and, like it was automatically running for you, right? I actually save you these 25 minutes. Let's say if you want to follow the video, then you have to follow the whole thing, right? But let's say if you you just want to follow the easier way, when you install it from website, when it download and, you put your credentials like, and you download the setup, even though there was no setup, but I still save you 25 minutes in the video. And from there, next moment onwards, you are installing the Postgres SQL for, to make the software running. Okay, wait, let me show you. Okay, let me show you what happens. Right now, I have all these things, right? If I put any, for example, okay, Odoo, that was the name of my database. If I put my credentials, password Odoo123, phone number, not necessary, but still putting. Make sure like every time you're doing something, do not check this thing, demo data. It will fill something, but okay, that is for the later part. But let me create a database. You see, database creation error. connection to server localhost failed. Now this local host is actually different from your localhost 8069. This is actually something for your database. Okay, once again, this is the, I will just send the link right away. Copy link. Yeah, from here you can download the SQL, but okay, where's the video? If I come to the video, okay, let's watch the video for a while. Can you hear the audio in the video?
No.
You cannot hear? Why? We don't need to do anything fancy right now. We will just click on the link. And how about now?
Yes.
Okay, wait, let's speed it up. Just watch it for a while. Download the installer. Okay, now here, if you're using Windows, of course, then you have to go with the latest one. I'm telling you to go with the latest one because I would say like it's better suited. So just click on download. It will install the automatic installer. Okay, let me just save it. And okay, it's gonna take some time because of my slow internet. I have to fast forward again. Okay, it's done. Now let me just open it and install. About me trying this on. All right. So since I already have installed it, you know what to download right now, okay? Do you know what to download? You need to download only two things. One is the Odoo website, like this one. Not this one. Yeah, one is this one, Odoo 19, and the second one is PostgreSQL 18.4. Understood?
Yes.
Okay.
But sir, wait 1 minute.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I want to know how many of you are following. Some of you might be just taking the notes right now, don't want to confuse yourself with installing and watching the session. So how many of you are actually doing right now? I can tell like Syra, like she might be doing that thing, but how about the others? Like, are you guys doing it with me or you will do it later? Like, what is the progress? I want to know the progress.
I will do it later, sir, because I don't have my laptop with me right now.
Okay, understood. How about the others? If you are like, if you can't open your mic, just chat in the meeting chat. I am looking at the chat window as well. It's open with me. Okay. Okay, you have to install it. You have to install it. Okay, do this thing. Because it's already installed and like now you're installing it again. That's why you have this error. So you have to do this thing. Open new window. This is the problem I was talking about. If I was there physically, it would have been much easier. But program files, where's Odoo? Like where you have installed Odoo, and click on this installer. Not this one. You have to uninstall it from there. And then once it is done installed, it's still gonna be there. You have to delete this folder. Okay, like once you install it, it will still leave some files here. You don't want that. You delete it. Try that one. Yeah, I ask about the others, like how many of you are following? No one else?
I have to delete the file, the Odoo file.
Oh, no, you have to uninstall the setup. Like okay, so all you need to do is to come here, come to your program files, Okay, just keep your mic unmuted and talk to me the whole time.
Okay.
Come to program files
Yeah.
and then Odoo 19. You see the folder over
Yeah.
there? Okay, and
Yeah.
then do you see this uninstall setup there? Uninstall.
Uninstall, yeah.
Yeah, just try to double click on that thing, and it will begin the uninstall process. Like it will remove it.
Oh, okay.
Is it removing that?
Yeah, it's, yeah.
Okay. So
Wait.
once it is done, then it will still leave some files here. It will not completely remove everything. There would be still some folders or files left in the Odoo, like this folder, like where you have the installer. It will install some of the things, but not all of it. Once everything is uninstalled, you just have to delete this folder. Delete this folder,
Okay.
and then you start the installation again. But show me the screenshot when you open the installer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. We are good now. All right. So wait, where was I again? Yeah. Now this database thing, when you install that thing, since I've already installed it on my, okay, this is actually an installer. Like you don't have to be scared about the, like Postgres, because it's not like something it will have a services or like you have to open it in, you have to go to the local host. It's an actual software. So it's PG. Okay, it's not like a PG SQL, but it's if you type PG, it gives you PG admin 4. It's a software, right? It's actually opening on my second monitor. It's like it's the tool like this. Are you guys familiar with it? Yeah, the IT students, CS students. Are you guys familiar with it? Can I get any answer?
Sir, it's not letting me delete the file.
Why is that?
I don't know. It says it's
Oh,
already uninstalled, but
uninstall. Okay, do one thing. Try to restart your machine. Are you also taking the session on this same laptop?
no.
Okay,
I'm
then just try
using
to.
my
Okay, nice. Just try to restart your machine because sometimes like it's still running something in the background. So just try to restart your machine and then you can delete it.
Okay.
Okay, so this post PG admin for like Postgres. Okay, I want to know the IT students. I want to talk to you now. So in your database course, what have you studied? I mean, like which software were you using? Were you using Oracle, MySQL, or what? Can I get an answer? You can just type in the comment. I just need to know which software were you using. Oracle and MySQL. Okay. Yeah, so like this thing is pretty much similar to MySQL. So Oracle, you don't have to, think too much about that one. It is much more similar to MySQL. Or since, like because of the shortage of time and because of some limitation, what I will suggest is, once you are here in, when you download the MySQL setup like this one, where is it? Okay. So in the downloads, this one, Postgres 18.14, this setup. Since I already have installed it and it's on my machine, there's actually a way you can set up this software. So after installing it, you're not done. You need to tweak some settings in when you're installing it, right? Like just like Saira, like she made a mistake by like just going with the next one. You don't have to blindly follow all those things. you have to actually read and know what you're doing. So since I already have done it, what I have to do is I have to remove it from my machine and then install it again. And because of the limitation of time, I will suggest you one thing. Once you're done installing the Odoo, the software, just come to this video, and I give the timestamp already, right? This one. This one. Or SQL. Okay. So then you have to come to the timestamp in the video. You have to open the video and you have to come to this timestamp, because in this system is that because in the timestamp I have talked about how to install. Still it's showing you, try again. Okay, sorry, do one thing. Come to services, like look at my screen, what I'm doing. Come to services and type search Odoo. And if this is running, stop it. This thing. If you cannot install it. Service.
It's not running, sir.
Wait. No, don't open the setup right now. Come to services, MCS.
Yeah,
MSC,
I
right?
did.
Okay, like this one. Follow my screen, like services. And then
Yes.
you go to the Odoo section, like this type O. It will, bring you to it. The Odoo is going to be the first one. Do you see something like that? Odoo server 19.0
No.
running. Do you see it?
No.
You
No.
don't see it?
No.
Why is that? And yet you still
I
can't
don't
delete
know.
it.
Yeah.
This is very odd. Okay, can you do me one favor? Like open the task manager, like that, task manager,
Okay.
and show me the task manager.
Task manager.
Yeah.
No, Odoo. No, Odoo is not on here.
No, just show me your task manager. Just send me a screenshot of it.
It's very long. Okay, wait.
Yeah.
Okay.
See, this is the problem I was talking about. Cannot be there to help, so. Okay, this is like this normal one. Background processes. You have to scroll down a little by map action.
Odoo is not on here.
Okay, just come to this tab, like this puzzle thing, services, and search Odoo there.
No. No, I only have the PostgreSQL one.
Okay, like this one. Is it like something like this? PostgreSQL X80 X64/-18?
No, it's PostgreSQL _4 Odoo.
Okay, yeah, stop that one. If it is _Odoo, stop that one.
Stop. Okay. Done.
Can I have, by the way, can you send a screenshot of that?
Screenshot?
Yeah, screenshot of that Postgres _Odoo. Because actually it comes with Odoo. Okay, it's stopped now. So now just try to delete it. Yeah, how about now? Like, did that help?
Yeah, it's gone.
Okay, nice. So again, open the installer. So, okay, what you have done. So, if you look at my services, okay, let me show you what you actually did. For me, it was only Odoo. For me, I have a separate service. You see like these two? I have a separate services for my PostgreSQL. for you, it was in linked with Odoo, which might be like a good thing, but you should know what you're doing actually. It can cause problems later, or maybe like it can solve problems, but you should know what you're doing. That's the main thing. So in my case, since I know, all these things, so it's not a challenge for me. So again, try to open the setup again and show me those checkboxes. You all can learn from Syra, like the issue she's facing, all of you also can. Like, it's not like she's the only one who can face this issue. Take her as a case study as well. Yeah, are you there with me, Sarah?
Yeah, it's downloading. Okay.
Again, you're downloading the setup?
Yep.
Okay. Or so like you shouldn't have deleted the setup. It doesn't matter. Okay, but anyhow, like let me just come back to where I was. So you have to come to this timestamp. You have to save it. Video timestamp 2505, and there I show you how to install and set up Postgres SQL. Like it's a process separate from Odoo itself. So if you watch the video, it will clear things for you. Like you see, like when you click on the next setup, like it shows you pgadmin for Postgres SQL Server. I basically selected everything. And then for the password, retype password, I've also explained like what you can use. Like don't try to, act fancy because sometimes you might put something which you later on don't remember. It can cause some problem. So you should know what you're doing. And in the video, I have explained, like step by step what you should be doing and what you shouldn't be doing. So in case like if you still have any problem understanding me, or like you're stuck on something, try to before doing anything, try to reach out to me first via Teams or the WhatsApp. Just send me a screenshot, send me a message that this is the issue you are facing. Got it? Okay. And we are done with all this video business. All right. So I will show you like once you install the Postgres, how can you make it working? Because right after installing it, so basically from 25 to okay, wait. Yeah. So from 25 to I think it's 2505 to 32.10. This is important. Like this time frame for setting up the Postgres SQL is important to know like how you are going to do that thing. So this part is important. Okay, anyhow, let me show you. If you follow the Postgres installation and setting it up, what happens? Let me show you. So basically, when you will install, and you will go through all that thing. So right now, can I zoom it? I think I cannot. No, I think I cannot. So, okay, you will have only Postgres databases here. Like you see databases, too. You will only have Postgres here. Forget about this MyDB. We will talk about that thing later. And then in the login groups, you will only have Postgres, with this blue user. This blue one, Odoo one, is something that I made by myself. And for that, like you have to follow the video, that time frame. Because right now, if I do it, I'm already like, too short on time. So if you follow that thing, this is the step. Like if you follow that, it's already covered. So right now, what I will do is, since my Odoo was set up for, like, okay, if I run it using my terminal, like in the very start of this session, when I use the code, it will run perfectly fine. It will work. But since now I want you to follow me as well, like where we are using the easy way, it has like a little difference. Not too much difference, but a little difference. Like it requires some kind of a different setup. So I'll be doing in the video like how to do it. Okay, before that, like I just need to take a short break. Need to fill my water, and then I'll be back. Okay, yeah, it's good. Okay, you're fine. Now the next thing you need to do is you have to install uh this one. All this, but I mean to say download this. Download first. Download this, but later after this session. Okay, sorry. So like you don't have to follow me after this. I'm just going to go and fill my water. You don't have to follow me anymore. Uh, did you install already? Okay, but you need to set up. Oh, you're going too fast with that one. Wait, you mean to say like you have gone through all these steps? Like all these steps I'm showing in the video.
Oh, not that one.
No, you have to follow them. In order to make it work properly, you have to follow them.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. Just give me a short break. Like I'll just go and fill my water. Then I will explain. Hold on. Yeah, okay, I'm back. So wait, Sarah, I'm afraid like you have to install it and you have to follow the video to install it again. Okay. Hello. Can you guys hear me? Hello.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So I was saying that you have to install it. The Postgres, not the Odoo. You're done with Odoo. Don't do anything else there. But for Postgres, you have to follow the part in the video. Okay. Anyhow, what next now? Let me check. Python is Python. Okay. So now you can just take notes like of what am I going to do to make it working. I can get rid of the video. Right now, the problem is that for some reason, the Postgres I installed, it is more set up for the thing I already installed before, like the setup, the whole thing. It is not too compatible with the new one I downloaded or installed. It's not like kind of working for that. So what I need to do is I need to work with the conf file, this one. So you have to come to your program files again, Odoo, and then in the server, you see like this odoo.conf file, conf file. Let me open it up. Here, I have all these things, right? So if you watch the video, that's why I encourage you to watch like this time frame, 25 minutes to 32 minutes. There, I set up the Postgres SQL and make it compatible for running like all this thing, DB name or like DB password, the one I was using before. Like here, Odoo, and like the password I was already using before, so I can just do that thing. Okay, one thing to note here is you need to take account of these values. First of all is admin password. Admin password you need to change, and then for DB host is same, DB app name is Odoo. Okay, nothing there. Okay, DB name you have to change, like in my case it's my DB, and then DB password for me is Odoo123. Okay. Oh yeah, and DB user as well. And DB user is Odoo. Okay. So these are some settings. You can save these settings with yourself. And I'm gonna use this thing because here you can see I've already make a database, like create database under Odoo, and then I may call it like MyDB, and then I create that thing. So again, you have to watch the video. I'm afraid for that. Like if I do that thing, it's gonna take more time than tolerated. So once again, I will just follow these settings. Here I will use Odoo. DB name is my DB, and password can delete it and call it Odoo12345. I'm just gonna call that thing, and DB password is Odoo123. To just keep things simple as it can get. Okay, let me save all those things. I saved the new settings. Now let me reload it. Because in the end of the day, just like I told you, it's a database. You have the Odoo, but you also have the database. So here I call this thing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, I think I can open side by side for you. For the admin password, I'm using this one. And then for my database name, I can use this one. For password, okay, little bit email, of course, so you can use your own if you want, like UTP one, it doesn't matter. It's actually just like again, like a kind of a formality thing, but you have to fill it. And then for the password, I can call Odoo123. Again, I can put the phone number, everything. Control here. Okay. And demo data, like I just going to keep it in check. Create database. Okay. Database creation error, access denied. Okay. It is because even though I changed the values, I didn't restarted it. So it's stop. I will just restart it again. It's running, but I will just try to restart it because in that way, like it will refresh the new values, new entries. Now I will do the same thing again. Okay. Now you see, I know like, so here you see like MyDB is already exists, just like I told you that it is connected, but it's already, it's working now because I put the same value which I copied it from when I was setting up my PostgreSQL. I just copy the same values and I just try to change this conf file, this one. So right now, it is showing me this window. It cannot create MyDB because it already exists, but I can create a new one. I will call it maybe, okay. That is actually what I want to show you. Today's task. I made, I think I cannot open it Word, but okay. Where is that? Okay. I will share this one file with you in the WhatsApp group as well. This was supposed to be your today's task. Yeah. Okay. So you see like here, create the database. Let me just follow the first task first. So create database. Okay, the admin password is Odoo12345. The database name is West End Bicycles. Email, you can give your own or whatever you please. Password is Odoo123. Like it's the same password you use for your Odoo actually. And then phone number. In Malaysia. And again, like all these settings, I've already explained some of the things in the document as well. I choose the language English, choose the country Malaysia, and I didn't check this thing. Oh yeah, it's actually doing the thing. Is it hot? Is it difficult to follow? Can I get any answer? Hello? Mm. Okay, let me remove this MyDB name. Let me run that again. Mm. Just needed some kind of refresh. Yeah. Okay. You see now, I'm here in this database like West End bicycles. So I don't need anymore. I come back to the page again. Or enter the email and password. You actually don't need your, email and password you gave, but you can actually go with admin and admin. All right. I think in this way, like you have to use your email, I think. And my password was Odoo. Okay. The one we set up. Now it's loading. It's doing its thing. It's loading. Okay. So this was your first task. I mean, like if you follow the steps, right? The one file I just sent. So basic setup, creating a database. We created a West End bicycles, and then like we used the email and password, and it was done. Like, oh, by the way, for the demo data, we didn't check mark that one, right? So in this way, like, we don't have anything going on inside the database right now. It's completely empty, completely dry. If I come to my Postgres and try to refresh it, You see, it has also created West End bicycles over there as well. West End bicycles there as well. Like it's basically actually a thing from the database as well as like the ERP thing. So now we are actually going to set up our ERP company. So far, do you have any questions regarding the installation? I would like to know like your feedback on that. How much? I know like it's it's going to be too hard for you, but I want to know like how much did you understand so far? Yes, this is right. So you see like Postgres 12, you have also installed Postgres 12 as well, but you are right now in Postgres 18. So it is okay. Yeah, it is okay for now. Can you open the databases and local login rules? Like this databases and log and then login. What else is that? Group rules. So first thing first, okay, I will explain you. You see in my, so if you open the databases, you will only find Postgres. You will not find MyDB, West End bicycles. You won't find those. You will only find Postgres. And if you open the login group roles, you will only like you will have all these things, of course, but then you in this blue like silhouette user, you will find Postgres. You will not find Odoo. So if you watch the video, there I explain how you create this login group where you name it Odoo, you give them the definition, the password, and then the privileges. So you have to watch that part. You have to watch that part. So once you have the Odoo, then you can create a database. Okay, don't create a database first, because here you see like now it's showing you the owner. It's showing you the owner as PostgreSQL. You don't want that. You want to choose Odoo actually, but you can only choose if you have it. Like if you create it from here. If you create the user first. Understood?
Yes.
Okay, good. So I would suggest you just take notes right now. I will help you like later, one by one. So you see like this is your first task. So after that, what you can do is just take a screenshot of this whole thing and just put it in a Word file. Like, of course, you are going to make a PDF or a Word file in the end of the day. But like this is the first thing you need to do. Now, the second thing is installing the required apps. No more installation from a website or anything. By installing the required modules, it means that you will be installing. You see this button called active? Here, active means install. Okay, let me change the layout a bit. Like instead of Kanban, I choose the list version. And let me arrange it in this fashion. You see accounting. It's showing me uninstall. Attendances, not installed. Right now it's showing us contacts. So I will click on contacts. It's saying not installed, right? But upon clicking this button, activate. So it will take its time, of course. It will run some things in the background. It's doing its own thing, actually. It's like if I have the black screen window open with me, you can see more thing if you're running it through terminal. But right now it's actually installing. It also depends on the internet speed as well. It's installing that specific module for your thing. So now it has changed. But again, just click on all these, like the square boxes and come to apps. There again, the same window. I will go for the same layout again. You see context is installed now. It was this, like Petronas green color, but now it's like a dark green color with installed. So I don't need to check it again because it's already installed. from here, from this table, context, again, I'm just checking it for, like education purpose, CRM, employees, inventory, and then accounting, or okay, so like this inventory, oh no, sorry, this invoicing, there's actually two things, invoicing and accounting. So accounting is also a thing which is given to you, but sometimes if you look at this one, in Odoo community, the finance app may appear as invoice instead of full accounting. So like the finances, like let's say all the receipt invoices, it comes, you make or you deliver, you have to choose the invoicing module. But I think like for the enterprise version, it's called accounting or accounting invoice, something like that. So anyways, like invoicing, manufacturing, purchase, sales. Upon selecting all of them, so I have 8 selected, excluding this one because it's already installed, but like in total there are 8 modules you need to install, and then you can click activate. Now it will take some time. Meanwhile, do you have any questions? If you want to ask anything or share some feedback. Yeah. Nothing so far? What? A file hard drive? Because it says the file hard drive. I'm sorry, I didn't understand the question. What do you mean by the file hard drive on my laptop? Are you referring to the space? Like you don't have enough space on your drive? Okay, anyways, like now you see, okay, I should have shown you back there, but you saw like apps and settings and like some of the things are there. But now you have like all these modules you have installed, like contacts, CRM, sales, invoicing, purchase, like all these things you have installed. Now you can actually play with them. So again, like once you are done, you can do two things. Just take a screenshot of this window or just come to apps again and take a screenshot of like all these installed apps. Like you just click on install. So that way, like it will just only show you all the installed apps, and you can just take screenshot of these apps. Okay, not the discuss one. Not the discuss one. You don't need to install that one. It was just there. But sales, invoice, contacts, employees, inventory, manufacturing, purchase, and CRM. These 8 should be there. So this is like your second answer or like a screenshot. This second screenshot is the answer for your question number 2. Okay. Now what is next? Okay, setting up the company profile. So for that, you have to come to settings. Everything is actually also defined in when I made the document file, it's also defined there as well. So there, it say go to settings, like here, settings, and then users and companies. This tab users and companies, and then companies. Here, my company, it's showing you my company, right? Open the record. So when it say open your record, company record, that means like this entry. So when you open that thing, here you can edit it. For example, company name, you can change from my company to West End Bicycles. Then you can select the city, Ipoh in this case. It's already showing you the states of Malaysia because you have chosen the country as Malaysia. When it is done, okay, there's like no save button or anything, but if you just come back to companies, it will automatically load all that thing because it's happening like in real time. So it will just do that thing. And like for here, the email, I'm using my UTP email, but let's say if you want to use your company email, you can, company phone number, you can, it's like all optional. But this is like your, I would say, screenshot for the third question. Then the question 4 is to create departments and employees. So here you have, it's saying us go to employees. You can only work with all those things if you have installed them, install all these modules. If you haven't installed these modules, then of course you can't do that thing. So here in the modules, you have to click departments. So here the departments tab and then new. And here you can make the departments. For example, here sales and marketing. So if you look at the first task, we were having the more sales and marketing, finance, like all these departments were there. So now we're actually just trying to make them. So this is your sales and marketing, account and finance, supply chain, and HR. So I have like these 4 departments, excluding the administrator one. Leave the administrator for a while. Just focus on these 4 departments. And there you can add like the employees. How? You see like 0 employees here. So for the sales and marketing, click on the employees. It will open the window for the employee one. A new employee. You can create a sales manager like that. And if you save it, it asks you for the email as well. If not the phone number, but you must have to give the email as well. So sm@gmail.com. I'm just calling it sm sales manager @gmail.com. So it has created my sales manager. If I come back to department, now you see 1 employee. If I open it, departments, I think I have to change the layout. Employees, sales and marketing, it's showing me sales manager. So again, if I come back here again, employee, I need to add 2 more, new employee, sales executive, going to call it se.gmail.com. And then departments, then marketing officer. So you see like now you have 2. You see now I have 3 employees. Like here, you can see for the sales and marketing, I have 3 employees. So here I can see the 3 employees over there. Similarly, I can add for the supply chain or for the accounting and finance, I can add 2 more. Can we add the accountant? And then the finance officer. So now if you see the employees, so if I click on all, okay, it's actually showing for sales and marketing, 3 employees there. So if I remove this department, you see like it is showing for accounting and finance, I have 2 employees. Administrator is always going to be there. But then for the sales and marketing tree, similarly, I can also add for the supply chain and also the HR. So once it is done, like all of these are done, you can take a screenshot of this thing, and that is going to be your third task. Okay, so I think like I have to keep things simple at the moment because I believe like a lot of you people might be struggling with installing the software, and also because if you look at the whole thing, it's actually quite a bit long. I wanted to start and finish the whole thing, but seems like it won't be possible because first I need to make sure that you have a system running, you have the software running on your system. Then we can actually play with all these softwares. So far, like I think I have to wind up here. I just need to take your attendance. Okay, are you guys still in the chat? Hello?
Yes.
Okay, so I know it was like quite overwhelming. Like we were trying to, install it, trying to fix things. But usually setting up things is the hardest thing. Then later on, like once you got familiar with it, you know how to play with the tools, then it becomes easier. So that is the unfortunate thing that since it's an online lab, I cannot reach out to you and see your systems that what is happening there. It's quite hard to maintain everything online. Most probably, I think in the next week, just try to play with this thing yourself. You have a weekend and if in case you are having some problem, just try to contact me. Understood? Okay. Moving on, I will just take the attendance. Right. How can I show you the screen? Yeah, I will just stop the recording.